Hi there, it's Terri Nicholson. This is day 27 of my 90-day video documentary. And today I've been over at my dear friend Dion's Blessing Way, which was a ceremony and ritual just to give our thoughts and blessings for her upcoming birth of her second baby. And so what I wanted to share was just how important doing rituals are in our lives, or just stopping, pausing, creating some kind of a sacred space for whatever it is that's happening. Because so often we just plough through and just don't pause to kind of take a breath, connecting with what's happening and the significance of it, and just really feel it. So we, in our culture here in Australia anyway, we have, we have rituals around marriage and funerals and graduation, and people who go to church have some rituals, but there's a lot of people who don't really have any other rituals in their life. And so there's more of a movement to create rites of passage for teenagers, say, sort of that stepping into adulthood. But yeah, after living in Bolivia, because I lived in Bolivia and Chile for quite a few years earlier on, they do rituals all the time, for all sorts of things, and just that sense of connecting in, pausing, really being present, feeling what our wishes and our dreams and our hopes are, and doing a process of reciprocity around that, sort of a giving and a receiving. And I really noticed when I came back here to Australia how we don't have that as much at all here. And so I think it's important just to pause and create ritual wherever you can, really. Even if it's, just stopping before, we had a tradition in my family before dinner. We didn't say grace as such, but we'd always just stop, either hold hands or not hold hands, but just close our eyes and take a few breaths and be grateful for the food we're about to eat. And simple things like that do create meaning and do create that sense of sacredness with how we live. And one of the other recent ones in our lives, I tandem fed my new baby and our 2-year-old for a little while, breastfed them, and so it was time for our 2-year-old to stop breastfeeding, and we did a beautiful ritual just around him stepping into being a big boy. And often it's sort of, weaning is often just people just stop or don't kind of create a ceremony around it somehow, and it turned it from being something that I felt like I was stopping or taking away from him. It was more something to celebrate for him to be taking his next steps into being a big kid and not feeding anymore. And we were able to create a beautiful little ceremony, and which made it so much easier for him to just let go of wanting to feed, and for me to just see him as a child stepping out away from me in a really healthy, beautiful way. So that was just another way that we created a ritual in our lives, a rite of passage for our young ones. So yeah, I'm interested. I wondered what kind of rituals you have in your life, what kind of ceremonies or ways you just stop and pause and feel a sense of the sacred somehow, and a deeper sense of connection or heart or feeling and presence in the moment. So I'll leave you with that to ponder, and I'll see you on day 28 tomorrow. Bye.